Hello and welcome to the Dead Unicorn. My name is Corey. This is the tabletop role-playing game club. We're playing Shadow Empire. It's our own Legend of the Five Rings campaign, and I'm glad you're here joining us. We almost didn't do this today because most of us are sick. I have to say that I will do my best to turn my head away from the microphone while I'm hacking and coughing. And because we're all sick, we're all in our pajamas as well. It's pajama season here at the Dead Unicorn. And I know Tarek doesn't look like he's wearing pajamas because that's just what he sleeps in. He's always wearing a cardigan sweater, guys.
Well,
I'm
when
serious.
you first suggested the PJs, he did give the excuse of, I can't be on stream in birthday suit.
That was me.
That was, yeah.
True, but he also followed up with saying same thing.
Of course.
That was comrade.
As always, Matt didn't get the memo.
Hey, I was working, okay?
Go change into something more appropriate right now.
Canceling due to being
pop
sick.
that top
Dishonor.
off.
Thank you,
I sleep in
Wargaz. We are
t-shirts.
not. There's no dishonor here. We are all honorable. If you've been keeping up with Dead Unicorn canon, you will know that we all got sick from licking each other's Pop-Tarts right out of the toaster.
Yeah.
And after this stream is over, we will all be sleeping in the same giant pile, just like the big monsters in the movie Where the Wild Things Are. And that is, for safety reasons, safety concerns, it keeps away the Morlocks.
Let the wild rumpus begin.
It's a totally non-sexual thing. It's for safety.
Looks like I.
And the
looks like
reason
I-
why I always
look-
At least that's what we say for legal reasons.
And the reason I always look so tired is they make me stay at the foot of the bed and they kick.
Sorry, I'm a restless sleeper.
At least you
get
don't knock me
Hey,
out of
sleep
the
under a
bed.
rock, so-
So, I just want to thank the patrons scrolling down below. They help keep the lights on around here. Thank you, patrons, so very, very much. Also, if you want to join us, we're on Discord and our Patreon. You can be part of the Dead Unicorn. Hey, we do a poll every week, and the winner of that poll gets a free success on any one of their rolls that they fail. They can turn a failure into a success, and that's really cool. And we call it the karmic favor because these people, they need all the help they can get. So vote for the person you think will needs good stuff happening to them. That's right. I nailed that one. We put the poll out every Monday on our community page on YouTube. But if you're watching on Twitch, we love you too. Click that follow button. How about we look to see who won this time? And it's Narin. It's Sasha's character, Narin. Congratulations with 44% of the vote.
Thank you for pitying me, guys.
Yeah.
It's an honor and a privilege.
If you don't know what happened last time, they all fought a big evil monster, or maybe it wasn't evil, maybe it was just neutral. What makes a man turn neutral? They unraveled a koan on the back of a statue of Shinsei, and they
With my
are now
sexy glasses.
traveling back to the Sage of Flowers, whom they really disrespected, in hopes that they will train Kuranagi in a technique.
I still think this is a horrible idea, but I will not
Well,
persuade anyone.
remember, Kuranagi was the one who went after him. We were just like, shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just slept with him and broke into his house. That was it. Maybe he'll forgive me. Who knows?
Revealed all his secret demons.
Other than that,
Honestly, I don't know if we should go back or not. I have the most to lose in this situation, but at the same time,
Most to
should
gain,
we
too.
be trusting someone who killed a bunch of Naga?
There is also the fact that we know that the Scorpion are there.
Uh-huh.
That's
Do
true.
we want to walk back into a trap?
Or just lose progress in general. That means they're really close.
Yep. Sounds like
It'd be a hilarious situation if the scorpion actually left the village thinking that we went ahead, but we just literally went back. They du- they doubled back. What the hell?
Well, I'm ready for whatever you want to do. You should discuss it and make your plans and then go forward. Until then, unless you have a question for the game master.
We left that village in like really bad fashion. So I think it's fair to say that they might have, like, if the scorpion are there, they may have just told us where we went or where they think we're going.
Or worse. Or setting up an ambush.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Could we perhaps flank around them? Avoid them entirely if possible?
I think the best way to avoid them entirely is to just go.
Well, I'm ready and willing, and Hayate, if the rest of you are.
Yes, I don't think at this point, at least, it would be a good idea to go back to the village.
I'm very glad I own an umbrella.
More to add to this miserable day.
Well, I guess duty comes first. Let us move onward.
All right. Instead of heading towards the village, you head away from that village and the psychopath who resides within.
Safety first.
And we will. You spend an entire day traveling through Cinnamon Forest. Into.
Survival roll.
No, you don't need a survival roll. We've done away with most of that.
Ah, all right. First I've heard of it.
Yeah, there was a whole discussion in the Discord about it, and
So just so the
Yeah,
people,
multiple times.
just so the people at home know and what we're doing, the hex crawl map felt a bit too like micromanagey Dungeons and Dragons and not epic. You know,
it just tonally didn't match with the rest of the of what we're doing.
of L5R, which is like political drama and self-discovery and that sort of stuff, which are
And
hallmarks
barely
of
worrying
L5R.
about your inventory because you're a samurai and there are people for that.
Yeah. So it's not that we're not going to have a roll, but these rolls are going to be for each domain now instead of for every day. So during the day, you slow down quite a bit because it just starts to rain heavily. And you're still trying to get out of the domain of flowers, but this day doesn't seem to... Well, it doesn't seem to be going your way today. Is there anything you'd like to do for this rain? Like, you can power through it, you can go find shelter. Depending on what you do depends on how things are going to change. By the way, no, you guys took a Powerball, so y'all are traveling straight through the night and through the day.
Yeah, we got power balls on our side.
Don't forget to fondle your dragon.
It was one of those ninja energy pellets.
Yep.
Well, I would say Daisuke would vote to perhaps power through it, but if everyone else wants to take shelter, he won't say no to it.
In heavy rain like this, especially in unknown terrain with roots and everything else, I would rather we slow and maybe stop just so we don't have a horse throw a shoe or break a ankle on a route.
That's fair.
We will exhaust ourselves traveling through this.
And the more exhausted we become, the better off our enemies are in finding us.
So
If
if
we
you
are considering stopping due to the rain, then they likely will as well.
if you traveled through it, everybody will be making survival rolls for personal, it'll be a personal survival roll for you to reduce the fatigue you're going to be taking during the day.
Yeah. I really do think we should stop. Let's just set up our tents and keep covered.
All right.
Could Daisuke try to find some like natural alcoves that we could take shelter under? That way, we could save ourselves the time to.
Yes, you
You
can
know.
make a survival roll to find shelter.
I will
Alright.
assist.
Okay, cool,
As
cool.
will
I
I.
will also. I think we're all assist because I think we're all trying to
Yeah,
find
you
this at
can
this point.
all assist.
Well, let's figure out. I have a total of 4 dice that I could be rolling.
Yeah, I have I'm gonna do a survey, so I have like a 4 ring die that I'm also gonna be rolling, and with
4
your
ring?
assistance,
It's
yeah,
only
Do you
one
have any?
person.
Do you have any skill ranks?
1.
It's only one
Okay, so
person.
you'd be rolling 5. You got me beat.
All right, and with all these, like all 4 player assistants, I'm at up to 4 assistants. So
All right.
Go for it.
I'm going to make this a
TN2?
TN3.
3. All right.
Heavy rain, thick forest. Yeah, that sounds fair. Having been in those very circumstances myself, trying to find a campsite.
Oof. All right, let's roll a go.
No, there's
So
still
many
hope.
blank
There's still
dice.
hope.
Yeah.
Before you do anything, you can do re-rolls before you...
You can use your bond.
Yeah, you can do
Yes,
re-rolls
yes.
before you do exploding dice. Don't do
All
exploding
right,
dice.
so I will
Re-rolls
use
first.
my rivalry roll with Naurin. And let's see, reroll. Oh, thank God.
There we go.
All right,
That's
won't have much
3
strife
can
from this.
definitely
And
use.
if I take more bonus successes, will the outcome be better or not quite?
Pardon?
Will the outcome be better or not quite?
With
If
your
I take more bonus
successes.
successes.
Yeah,
Or
sure.
opportunities.
Okay, or opportunities. What's better in this situation? Opportunities or bonus successes?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. You know what? I'll risk
The
an
better,
extra...
the more bonus successes you get, the better your shelter. The more, oh well, look at that.
Okay, 1 bonus success
No
at
downside.
least. And I'll use that opportunity, one of the opportunities to reduce the strife that I got from this roll. And let's see how I can apply the other opportunities. Water ring. All right, so
Might-
perform the task. Suggest?
If you still have 2 more strife on water ring, you could spend 1 opportunity to just straight remove 2 strife.
Yeah, that's what I did with one of my opportunities because I got kept
It
2
also has to
opportunities.
remove 1 strife per opportunity spent this way that you gained from this check. So if you had 2 from earlier, you could also spend 1 to remove them.
All right.
Otherwise, speed up finding the place.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use 1 opportunity to make it speedy and efficient, and use the other opportunity to remove 2 strife for myself.
All right. as you start searching around, you start climbing up some trees, looking out over the area, looking for places that might be, a rocky area might have a cave in it or something.
Or at least flat land that'll be semi-dry and not soaking in.
What you find is a hunting blind.
An already created
repeat?
shelter.
And
Oh.
it's larger than most hunting blinds. Your horses will sit out in the rain, but you guys will be able to be fine even if you're going to be a little close shoulder to shoulder.
Bonding experience.
But
Yay.
it's big enough for all 5 of you. But there's something weird on the ground inside of it.
Is it poop?
It's not poop.
Is it a person?
Is that what's weird about it? Is that
It's a shimmery. It looks shimmery.
Are there,
and translucent.
Are there a couple trees fairly close to the blind?
Yeah, it's a bunch of you're
Okay.
in thick forest.
Then while they're going inside and checking the inside out, I'm going to borrow a tent from somebody else and my own and set them up at an angle so that the horses can be out of the rain.
Sounds good. I can just let that happen. You
I will assist.
put up
Because Daisuke wants to make sure Hayate is in good condition as
put
well.
up a tarp.
By the way, there's not just 5 of us. There is technically 6 of us.
Sataru too. Yes, he can fit 2. That's I was considering that. Um,
Otherwise, we'd just string him up by his ankles in a tree overnight.
no, you don't want him to be sick or anything. You need the information.
While we're setting up camp here, I would like to go out into the surrounding area and use the rattling trap making kit to lay down some traps that will help to protect our resting place.
Naren does that too, because that's exactly
Sounds
what I was
good.
thinking about.
Mind you, it's
Okay.
raining really hard and it's 55 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, so that leaves Moshisora to check out this translucent
cold
thing
and wet.
inside.
I am
get us a
curious
fire
what's on the
started.
floor. I want to take a look at it.
All right. It looks like a very long, translucent bag with a repeating pattern on it.
We found the Rokugani bag of holding. Yes!
What kind of check would be appropriate for finding out what this is? Because out of character, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know out of character. Interesting.
I can't even imagine what this is. Like, I have no mental image.
Shimmery stuff on the floor.
So let
What else
me
is
describe
It's a
it
shed
fully for
snake
you guys.
skin.
What'd you say, Matt?
It's a shed snakeskin.
That's exactly what it is.
Ah, okay.
Oh, this is a Naga
It's
blind.
It's a Naga hunting blind. Are there Nezumi remains here?
Not that you can tell.
Little paw pads, discarded paw pads.
Wow. That's dark. Not the paw pads. Not the beanies.
But yeah, I thought I described it well enough. Matt got it. Can't hear you, Matt. Nope. You're
You
muted.
muted yourself.
There you go.
And I'm not even in the cabin.
Yeah.
That's the funny part.
So, I mean, I expect in character we should generally be able to tell what the heck a snake skin is.
I don't know. It's insanely large for a snake skin, and that's the
It
problem.
would make it a little more difficult to process.
All right.
It's like, is this what I think it is?
I mean, it looks like a snake skin, but it's really big.
Working at the Indianapolis Zoo, they had a anaconda that was on loan while I was working there. And they got one of the shed skins and displayed it on the wall. And I seriously tell you, you when you first see it, before you see the sign telling you what it is, you're going, what the fuck is that? You don't think it's a shed skin. You just end up are like, I have no idea what that is. It doesn't look like anything I've ever seen before. Especially as it
And
was
I'll be
still
honest, I was
shimmering.
just throwing my answer out there, like to the wind. Didn't think I was going to guess correctly.
So trap makers, I want you to make a survival roll. I'm gonna say. Nope. I'm going to say this is.
You want to assist me?
Pardon me. Earth.
Sure.
What's your Earth at?
2.
I'm gonna make this a TN3 because it'd be TN2, but you're in the rain. Bonus successes mean it's extra hidden.
I do have a hat, a rain hat, and a cloak.
Yes. Now
Okay.
Naurin also has a large, wide hat and a cloak.
I understand you're not taking
But it's still
fatigue
heavy.
from this because the rain is not like getting you sopping wet, but the traps are in
Slippy.
the water, and you're trying to, tie little ties on it, and
It's slippy.
put it in the right position while they're all wet and slick. So that's why it's an
Fair
extra
enough.
TN.
I will spend a void point. Little
Maybe Kuranagi just has a lot of experience with slick things.
flippy slaps.
Nice.
All right, Kuranagi sets up a nice trap to keep you nice and safe.
We'll have to take turns checking to make sure this trap isn't triggered throughout the night. But it should be pretty simple.
How long does my none of these will last long enough?
How does your what?
Nothing.
Okay.
I was looking at my techniques to see if there's anything I could use to help.
Is Naren setting up traps?
Mhm.
Okay, you're gonna make a survival roll.
Oh, I was assisting.
Oh, okay.
Did you want us to do
Got it.
our
Got it.
separate ones, or I thought we were just working together on?
No, that
traps.
totally makes sense. I'm much happier with that. I like to consolidate rolls. The less rolls, the better. Y'all come back to the shelter, and y'all dig in for the rest of the day and the evening, and y'all get a good night's rest unless there's something you want to do or talk about. If you want to talk to what's his name, Kitsu Satoru.
I suppose what I will say, since this is probably the first time that we are bedding together, literally so close.
Yeah.
Since we're pretty much shoulder to shoulder, it's going to be hard to hide the fact that Naurin, at the end of the night, she pulls out some like little vials, some little cups from a kit, starts to mix together like some sort of concoction, and then drinks this very strange concoction. Kuranagi completely knows what she's doing. She's
I do.
yeah. I mean, we've shared tents enough.
I'd like to do a medicine check to see if I know what she's doing.
Sure. Are you trying to keep it private there?
I am trying to keep it kind of private.
Well, I'm not gonna get up in
no,
your
it's
business,
anti-semen
but we're
demon
pretty
juice.
close.
I'm trying to be subtle about it, but like it's hard to like hide what I'm doing, which is why I mentioned that you can totally roll your medicine check if you would like to.
Yeah, I think I'll analyze what that is.
I'm gonna make this
If that's
a
okay.
contested roll, so Sasha Naren can roll her skullduggery.
Air skullduggery, probably.
Yeah, air skullduggery. I like that. And the others, because you're trying to see what it is.
Neat. I'm doing very poorly.
It's
Water
going to
for
be
surveying?
fire. It's
Or-
fire
okay,
to
fire for
theorize. Yeah,
theorize.
fire to figure out what she's doing.
Ah, so I can't analyze what she's doing.
Yeah, why did you only get one? What's going on with your skullduggery air?
I don't know. I had a bunch of blank die, and then I had one success with strife, and I was like, I don't know that it's worth
Oh,
it.
okay, I got it.
All right, I'll do the fire roll. Oh, okay.
Okay, TN1, that's all you need.
Yep.
Works for me. No stress.
Okay. If
I'll
if
figure
I
out what
know
to do with the
Naren,
opportunity.
you're drinking poison.
That's right.
Ooh.
I am drinking poison.
Okay.
She dilutes various poisons, a bunch of different little vials, puts them into a solution, and then drinks the solution before she lays down for the night.
She's very embarrassed about her homeopathy.
She's paranoid about it, so she doesn't like people knowing.
Whereas Young So just has a little one cup of his sake before he goes to sleep.
It's not a great advantage if people know about it.
Just up the dosage a little bit. That's all.
All right. I'm gonna let everybody have a good night's sleep then, and roll the weather for the next day.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, with the weather, the
Getting
temperature
colder.
goes down.
It's getting colder. It's going to start snowing soon.
It is now. What's the text? Is going to be 50 Fahrenheit. Update drawing. There it is.
It's
now
bit
50.
chilly.
In real life, that would be too effing cold for me. For Young So, he's going, bracing.
All right.
It's time
He's a
to put on
mountain
a
boy,
light
so-
jacket.
And Daisuke's, wearing his
Or at least
armor,
wear long
so
sleeves.
he should be fine. He's got layers.
Okay.
Like an onion.
This day you'll be leaving the realm of flowers and entering the domain of spiders. So I'm going to need one survival roll.
Before we head out for the day, I do ask, would somebody please help me get into the armor? We're going to another zone, and I think the armor might be a good idea.
Yes, no problem.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Since it's a bit cumbersome to put on and take off myself.
Yeah,
Does Daisuke have a tea set, by the way?
of course I assume
I gave it away to the Nizumi as part of our bargaining chip.
I
so,
assume
yeah.
you build a fire
Yeah.
and you boil water, cook your food. The traps will not bear any big threats, but instead you'll get like some ground animals, maybe like
Some
a
Rabbits,
raccoon or
squirrels,
rabbit or a squirrel or something like that.
maybe even a coyote. Oh, kind of critic.
A fox, you mean?
Yes.
Is cooking survival? Would that be that skill?
For what?
To like clean and cook wild game?
Yeah, but we're not going to worry about that.
I'm just wondering because like I wanted to know if my character would be any decent at it or not.
It would be a labor role to... I don't think it would be survival, would it? Would there be a different skill?
I mean, if you're outdoors and you're traveling and you hunt wild game, that would definitely be survival. And from the logic,
That's what it seems to me.
No, because this is
I
cooking.
think it's more like,
this is
labor check.
This would be a labor check. This is just you're
to
making
see if
stuff.
you're good at cooking.
Gotcha.
Survival to catch them, labor to just prepare them. But
So
either
then Naurin just like finds some maybe wild mint or something or some pine needles to make a shitty tea with, and then leaves the cooking to someone else.
Well, excuse you. I love pine needle tea. Smells like Christmas.
It's probably an affront to Daisuke's refined palate, honestly. It's very bitter.
So the rain is gone. It's a little muddy out. You are going to be traveling all day again, and I need a survival check, and this is going to be against the ninja, but I'm not going to tell you what the ninja rolled, nor will you at home know what the ninja rolled.
Oh,
Sneaky
okay.
secret.
I'll roll. And anyone want to assist?
Can we all assist
If,
again?
if we can.
Yeah.
All right.
Does anything
2,
too
3, 4. Okie dokie. Let's go. Ooh. I like these. I like these.
Pretty
I
good.
like these. I also like these. I also like these. And I like these.
Lots of
See, I don't need any
these.
more strife. So I'm going to assume. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. 6 successes is good enough.
Sounds good to me. Okay, the ninja will pop
And
up when
before
the
they
ninja
got
pop
like
up.
10 guys and all of them are assisting each other.
That's kind of what's happening too. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm. Maybe I should have kept that 7th just in case. Oops.
No opportunity.
Oops.
Yeah, no opportunity, unfortunately.
Can't give you extra information or anything like that. Can't give you a hint as to where they are, or you know. But anyways, you guys move forward into the realm of spiders.
Spiders.
Do we know that they're close behind, or is it just like an assumption that we can make due to how close they were with us at the village?
If Daisuke had opportunity, I would have given that information. That's one of the
So-
things.
AKA, assume what you want. He's
Yeah.
neither confirming nor denying.
Right. I just mean it's not metagaming to know that the ninja are close behind us if that's what we thought before the roll was made.
You hear
right?
the distant call of a loon, and it's looming over us.
All right.
Eh. Oh no, we're in the back rooms.
Hold on, I'm just putting some horses down here.
All
Don't
right.
move your characters yet. I got horses in the freaking
Same.
I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm sick. I apologize.
I mean, you can mute yourself for a bit.
Oh, hi, Sound of Tokyo. Yeah, we're playing your awesome game, your favorite game. I don't know what I'm saying. Glad you can
Like,
join
he
us.
made this himself?
We're doing the awesome. Why does my camera hate
Right, I
me?
think we need to go a little bit more easy on the cough syrup.
We are all sick.
I'm healthy, thankfully.
Oh, Mr. Show Off over here with his healthiness.
There is merit to
So you
holistic
guys
medicine.
come upon a quite dark area of this forest. What time of day do you come upon this? We're going to do a random roll for the time of day. Roll. And it is late afternoon. Okay, we're going to turn this over to, what do you think, 6:30?
Sure.
No, that's late. That's evening. Late
that's
afternoon
late
would
evening.
be
So,
Like 4?
4.
I think late afternoon would be like 3 o'clock maybe.
I got 16:30 on the clock. I think that's late afternoon, right?
It's good enough.
Or do you want to do 15:30? I can do 15:30. 15:30 it is. But
Yay!
no matter what, this is a quite dense and dark part of the forest. But there are lanterns, and there is a path that you're following. You found a path, you started following it, and there are lanterns. Because it's easier to move along a path. And in the distance, you see a Tory arch with some gentlemen walking across it. They don't look like Scorpion. Sasha, I'll get to you in 1 second. I just got to get to the journal so you can see a picture of this. Show to players. Show players. And it is number 4, the Spider Gate.
That's creepy. And those aren't statues; those are people.
Those are
Those supposed to
people.
be people?
Yes.
By the way, all I wanted to say is that I don't know if we're supposed to see an image on the map, but it's white. Like,
Oh.
no picture.
No picture.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah,
Crystal-
is that
For me,
not
I
for
can-
the same for everybody else?
Crystal's getting
No.
picture
I
map.
see. I see
I
a
can
map.
see the map.
I got
I
white
can see the
background.
icons, but it's extremely zoomed in, and I
Yeah.
can't get it to.
I am also
back.
not able to see in the dark.
This is as zoomed out as it gets.
Oh,
I was wondering if it had to do with my token, maybe, but if it's just me, but I can't see. I just see a white background, and I'm loaded in, so it's
Okay.
super weird.
Well, at full zoom out, I have 9/10 of one circle of light being able to be seen.
I can now see the entire map. Mwahaha.
How'd you do that?
Mwahaha. I gave
Sees in
myself
the
a-
dark.
All right, we no longer have just circles.
It wasn't supposed to be that dark. That said, why doesn't it zoom out more than this? That's very strange. Configure grid. Basics. Navigation name, background color, background image, initial zoom point 1, zoom point 0.5. Oh, okay. Let's do that. Zoom point minimum 0.03333. Max zoom is 3. So is this what we gotta change? Max zoom is 5. Whoa.
Oh, that
Now I can
forced
only see a single hex.
I see what's going on. Max zoom
that
1.
made it worse.
Well, that gets me back to single circle.
Max zoom minimum should be 0.1. Save changes. 0.01.
I still can't go
Wait,
any
please
further
enter a valid
out.
value. The nearest valid values are 0.01. Let's do that. 0.01. Save changes. Now let's zoom out. Aha!
I can zoom out.
We can
Yay,
zoom out now.
all the way to making it a
Praise.
tiny little square if I wanted. Yay, there we go.
Sorry about that, guys.
It goes so tiny.
Let me get out.
It can zoom out till the whole thing is about 1 inch square.
So, where were we? Yeah, let's look at that picture again, right?
A lighted path.
So there are 5 gentlemen, and this picture makes them look really ominous. And they are really ominous. They wear white clothing with hoods. Some of them are carrying polearm weapons. That you can tell from this distance. And the forest turns from the flowery goodness of the flowers of the flower area that you're in to this more darker, more sullen area. You can see spider webs back there.
Oh, how thematic.
I hope you can tell that from the map too, how the landscape kind of changes past the Torii Arch.
Yes, the beautiful pure white landscape.
Is that all you see still?
Yes.
Try
I'm like,
refreshing.
maybe I shouldn't be up in front because I can't see the map.
Hold on.
Try to reload.
Oh no, now I wish you didn't do that because now I have to change where everybody's location is.
Blame Tarek. He said it twice.
Yeah.
Felt pressured.
I meant do escape and then press the reload button.
It's still white. That didn't
Now
help.
Sasha is where Daisuke is. Shoot. Now I got a lot to fix.
Well,
I
not
was just going to do
everybody's-
one of these. I was going
Everybody's out of control.
to activate this. And then I was going to move everybody back to here again and see if that fixed things. But now I have to do more stuff. Now I have to move everybody around. Lovely.
Sorry, it's Tarek's fault.
Always my fault.
That's right. Blame everything on him.
All right. There we go. I got
Valid reason to.
Can you see the map now?
Nope.
It's still white for you. So let's check your
Awesome.
token. Oh, is your token even on the map? That's a good question.
Right here.
Huh?
Oh, hey, I can see
Yeah,
my
I'm right
token
here.
now.
I don't see
Right where?
her.
I don't see.
I see me. I'm
Oh,
moving
okay.
around.
Got it. Got you. Stop moving. Stop it.
Yep.
All right.
I put me on my horse.
Token. Vision. Vision enabled.
So you can see your token, but nothing else.
Vision range. Vision the token can
Oh,
see
no.
without any
Everyone's
light is
frozen.
0.
There's no map. So I don't know what we're supposed to be looking at.
How's that?
Which, I mean,
Did that change anything?
nope. It's fine. If someone would send me like a screenshot or something of what the map is supposed to look like, and then we put me in the back, I will just follow. And use my imagination.
Light radius, resources. Huh. Did everything turn black?
Yes, now I can only see my horse.
And yourself?
Now how?
Nope, just my horse. Now I can see everybody again, but no map.
But no map.
Oh my god.
That's so
Horsey,
funny.
horsey, horsey.
This website.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, everything disappeared for me except for me. I have like the map, but everybody else is gone.
Hold
The
on.
fact that
Oh,
we're still
there you
trying to
are.
fix the map makes me nervous that
Never
we're about
mind.
to get into combat, and that's why me seeing the map matters.
It depends on what
Maybe.
happens.
Like I said, I'm
see-
just
I
nervous.
don't know the
Horses and
horses
Pictos
to-
Satoro, but I also saw Kuranagi step out from up behind a horse and back under.
I'm on top of the horse in my view.
I'm
No.
on top on mine too, so yeah.
So, Sasha, you still only see white, right?
I will tell you if the map suddenly shows up,
Okay.
staring right at it, and I got nada.
Try moving yourself one more time.
Vision color.
Oh, now there's two young so.
Yeah, there is two young souls. I see two young souls.
I only see one.
Double young so.
Thank you, Matt.
One young. I only see one young, so. Okay. Well, that's what you see. You see these dark figures in a dark place. It's all dark and terrible and
dark.
But
evils.
they have white hoods, so they're not trying to hide them being there.
Nope, they look like maybe they're patrolling the area. They're not standing all like Power Rangers there. They're kind of walking, talking.
So they're just hanging out.
I guess we approach.
Yeah? What else are we gonna do?
All right, as you get closer, I have a picture of them. Whoops.
Can I make anything out in detail about them at a distance, considering I can see in the dark, or can I hear anything in particular that they're? Are
So,
they making any noise?
they
there are
look like
two
they are
young
very
fellows who
well
are attacked.
covered in white clothing with a hood.
There really
they
are
do
two
talk,
young
but you can't
souls.
hear any, or you can't hear anything from this distance, except for like their mumblings. Even with your advanced hearing,
Get that second young soul off the map.
but they do. You notice that as you approach, they do quiet down and look at your. Youngso, where are you going?
Only
That was
one
the
of
second
them.
young soul.
There
There's
was a
double young
second
souls.
one that I just
And
saw
now all the other
slide
tokens have
on.
vanished for me.
You put yourself
Oh.
back on the map.
Yeah, apparently I have to have both young souls to be able to see.
No, you just removed the wrong one.
There, got rid of that one.
As soon as
Got
the
rid
other
of
one
that
goes off
one.
the map, it also loses sight. So
And I'm gonna put down a new young
while
soul
I
for
had
you.
both, I had to have both.
Boom, there. That should solve all your problems. New Youngso.
Right?
Can you try spawning in a new Naurin token for me? Maybe that will unmess everything. I don't know.
Maybe. I'll put down a new Naran token. Boop.
Just
How's
delete
that?
the old one. No.
No
Sad
good.
face.
Why don't you try dragging one of yourself
My
out
own- my
onto the
own?
table?
Nope.
Oh, there's two
Still nothing.
Naurins now.
Double Naurin,
Delete one of them.
Daisuke's worst nightmare.
double rainbow.
Though at one point it might have been his fondest daydream.
So, these people in the white will bow very slightly as you approach. Halt, samurai!
I will.
Daisuke proceeds
Yep,
to bow
stop
to them.
and return the bow in the exact same amount they gave.
Well, you're on a horse.
Yeah, you can bow on a horse that slight amount.
Like, nod your head.
What brings you this far into the cinnamon forest?
We are traveling through on our way to. What was the name of the castle we're going to again?
You're not going to a castle, you're going to a village.
My Coco.
Perfect. You
Right?
did it.
Isn't it Miami Co?
Miami Kake.
Miami Kake. There you go.
We are traveling through to Maimikake.
It's a strange way for the samurai to go.
It was not our first choice.
We've had some rather unfortunate circumstances that brought us to Cinnamon Forest.
Do you have any business with us?
No, we're simply passerbys.
Though we would not mind talking and sharing knowledge.
They looked at each other, and the guy will speak again. What kind of knowledge do you have?
We know
News of
things
the
about
outs-
the Sage of Flowers.
We know all about the
News-
Sage of Flowers.
news of the world outside Cinnamon Forest. Perhaps some other things could also be exchanged.
We would like to hear about the world outside of the Shinman Forest. What is happening
Ooh,
with the
juicy
Empire?
gossip.
There is a new white dragon, and Herald Poet.
One of them kind of laughs. Poetry is not something we study here.
Oh,
How
Youngso,
about
tell them about the
something-
wedding.
How about something with more meat? The Khan of the Unicorn Clan was recently assassinated in a coup against the Emperor. We can speak more if on this subject if you wish.
They kind of look at each other and they're like, that is an interesting fact. Very interesting. Who assassinated the Khan? Pardon
It seems
me.
to be my
Let us introduce ourselves before we continue this transactional discussion. We are the Sohei of these. We are the Sohei of the Sage of Spiders. We are within Shinman Forest to practice our discipline away from the prying eyes of the outside world. Our philosophy is not ready for the rest of Rokugan yet. But we feel that with practice and devotion, that we will create something special and unique that will change the world.
That is rather intriguing. If we were to have further discussions, would you impart any bit of your wisdom to us that you wish to share?
They kind of look at each other and they think for a moment. And then they say, our philosophy is not for outsiders yet, but you may speak to the sage and he may change, he may enlighten you, as he is our great teacher.
That is a fair assertion.
And there is wisdom.
You two honor the Tao?
The Tao? Are you speaking of the Tao of the Sage of Flowers?
Tao of Shinsei.
The Tao of Shinsei. Shinsei was a man of his time. We believe in a different path. After all, shouldn't this world have more paths than just the one to follow?
My family has had a phrase for a long time. There is but one mountain in this life, but many paths to climb to the top.
We shall conquer this mountain, unicorn.
I wish you well on your path. Even
I
if I do
always-
not acknowledge, it will not be mine.
Oh, Celie, I love the idea of these guys being like, tell us now, where is this mountain?
Where can we find it?
We shall conquer it.
We shall conquer it at once.
Like
They're all-
Klingon style.
They're all
Like,
Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. Nothing would fly over my head. I would catch it.
Let me get my climbing gear.
you will show us this mountain now.
And Daisuke would probably comment
Pretty
if
great.
that was a real situation. Sort of crab-like if I had to put something
So
on them.
Wargiz says, first he's disappointed they aren't standing in a big intimidating line. They do line up like that though once you guys approach. Like they all get in their Power Ranger stance.
It's a power move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then he says, insert Back to the Future reference about a certain arachnid clan. I don't get that one. But yes, these guys are...
the Spider Clan.
Spider Clan got written out. I actually looked them up at one point.
These guys are loosely based on the Spider Clan.
Yeah.
I figured.
When you said Sohi, I was like, oh, I see. And the fact that they're all covered up might be another hint to something. But I will keep my mouth shut from here on out.
Come
And
check out the spiders.
They are Sohi, and there were Sohi in the Spider Clan.
Yep.
What are Sohi? Is
Sohi
that
are like
something that we
warrior
should know?
monks. That's all it means. It's a Japanese word that means warrior monk.
Gotcha.
And if you trace it back into history, like Japanese history, I think it dates back to the Ikoiki, which are like the Buddhist monks who were like genocided in Japan during the Sengoku Jidai.
Hmm.
Well,
Please,
we were having a conversation.
please come forward. Speak with us.
Approach
All right,
the rest
let's
of the way.
go.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you
I
guys
wish
ride
Tarek
up on your
didn't leave the
horses, or
room.
do you dismount, or...
Approach on
Like,
horse to about here and then dismount because, well,
To the
there's
gate.
steps there. It's not right to make a horse walk up steps.
Mm-hmm. It would probably be a little disrespectful if we just like decide to approach with only the horses.
Okay.
We're not that noble.
Um... As you approach and get off your horses, I assume Tarek's character does the same. Kuronagi gets off her horse.
Kuronagi will follow.
As you get off and approach, you hear koto music.
I hear what?
Koto music.
Cotones?
Yes. It is a wooden box with strings on it that are pulled over a bridge and then plucked.
I see.
Much like a dulcimer.
And as you come up, they say, "Well met, samurai. We..." Ah! They grab their heads, and I need everybody to make a void meditation roll.
Okay, that's not creepy at all.
Hold on, before you start, let me get that TN locked.
Yeah, the
in
music
here.
is a little loud, so I didn't hear the beginning.
It's kind of overriding you, Corey.
Okay.
It's hard to hear you.
Hear
I'm
it.
gonna turn it down.
Music.
How's that?
Okay, much
That's
better.
much better.
Sorry about that, guys.
I do like the music, but it was loud.
All right, so it's a difficulty 3.
It should
From
be
what I
difficulty 4, actually.
TN4.
TN4.
Ouch.
Meditation, any particular? Was it void?
Void.
Void. I think I'll. Oh, okay. I think I'll spend a void for this one.
Did you set the TN?
Yeah, it should be 4.
Oh, it didn't update on mine, that's why.
You.
I'm gonna spend a void too.
Oh, that's just peachy.
Ha 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 ha.
So
A little
close,
stressed
so
out,
far.
but I managed it.
Oh, thank goodness. Wait, I could have sworn I just saw a success pop up.
Kuranagi has meditation, right?
Nope.
Okay, then I have to take that strife. But if you got a strife, you can remove one.
I got 4.
Because I do have it.
That was a failure for me. Let's
Okay.
see.
I failed by 1.
Void
That's
opportunities.
fine.
Me too.
So I'm gonna look at what everybody rolled here. Sasha, you got 3 successes. You will take 2 strife from this music.
Ow.
Sora got 3 successes. You will take 2 strife from this music.
Okay.
Youngso got 3 successes. You will take 2 strife from this music.
I got 0.
Daisuke got 4. You're fine. This music does not bother you. But you took a lot of strife from the dice. And Kuranagi, you failed by everything. You will take 8 strife from listening to this music.
Holy shit.
Oof. Well, spiders do sometimes hunt scorpions.
Does that put anybody over their limit to become compromised?
Very close, but no.
I am
only at
going to
half.
spend one of those opportunity to reduce my strife taken by 1.
Sounds good.
But I want
Yeah.
to use the other for the, do I
if I can afford
feel
the
anything
time,
supernatural?
I am. He said we can't take calming breaths out of combat anymore. I am at my composure, but I am not over.
Wow. Good. Okay. Oh shoot.
So, void opportunity, feel a chill down your spine, notice a sudden silence, or detect another sign of the supernatural if there is a spiritual disturbance in the scene.
Hold on. Something was wrong about these tokens here. They're supposed to be... Each token is supposed to be different, but they're all the same.
Oh, you got 5 copies of the same guy?
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Let me fix this real quick.
Technical errors, the live stream. What will they think of next?
That should solve the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. Is this still wrong? Yep. Yep. Dang it. Each token needs to be its own thing.
I'll be right back.
Let's see if that did it. Okay, we're gonna put 2 out there. Do this, and 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. Now each one is its own thing.
Like I had to do for the CDL mooks. That reminds me, I should update and work on that rest of it. Anyway.
Okay. No one is compromised. That's good for you guys.
I
But
hate to be the person to do this, but what about Satoru?
but what?
What about Satoru?
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about it, but I'm like, yeah, let's not mention him. But
He needs to make a meditation void roll, difficulty 4.
He could succeed.
That,
All he needs is one more.
take those 2.
See, this is where it's going to be a problem that I can't see the map, I feel like.
Things are about to get weird.
You're about to get real weird.
All right. Satoru's okay. He doesn't look
Particularly
vexed at all by the situation.
Not by the music, at
It's
least.
like, oh yes, the song my mother used to play me before I went to Betty Bye.
All right, you're
Warms
gonna
the
get to
cockles of my
see.
heart.
Before she tossed me into the lion's den.
Literally.
All right, this guy in the center. Oh my goodness. I apologize, y'all. Okay. This guy in the center. After he holds his head and he screams, he runs away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll run off this direction. This character. Actually, this character here at the very end will yell out to Kuronagi, you know, "You think you're better than me?" And pulls out his polearm and says, "Show me your stance, woman!" And we'll call out a challenge.
I don't know how to do that.
This one here.
Tag me in, Chief.
You're on the opposite end of the line now, Ren.
So
This one here will
I can tag you in on anybody threatening me since we're next to each other.
he'll start saying stuff like, "You guys are idiots for coming here! You're all idiots!" Ah! This guy just pulls out a chain weapon, and this one says, "Oh no! One of my best friends ran away!" And that guy, he points to the third one, he points to this guy. He points to that guy. That guy hates my guts! I'm gonna have y'all roll initiative, but some of you guys have opportunity you want to spend.
They are all.
they're all unmasking. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Crystal?
I wanted to do the supernatural feelings opportunity. Like, if there's a supernatural thing happening here,
There are spirits all around you.
just all around.
They're here. Anybody else?
They're in your skis.
Okay. Then let's do initiative. Let's put everybody in the initiative. You can
I actually have
right-click
one question.
right-click your token and add yourself to the initiative.
Can we tell like where the music is coming from? Like, does it sound like it's coming from in front of us, from behind
That's
us?
a good question. You're gonna have to figure that out on your turn.
An initiative
ready.
is TN 1 or 2.
1.
Oh, these guys they're supposed to be minions. They are
How am I
not
supposed to add myself?
Right click your character and then click the little swords.
Corey, can
If
I
anybody
get some
gets
help?
2 opportunity, may I
What are you doing?
suggest you
Trying
use
to
it
add
to
myself to the lineup.
Go to your token, right click and click the little cross swords.
Oh, up here.
There you go. And now you have your die right there.
Can I suggest that somebody with 2 opportunity asks Corey potentially if they could use it to figure out where that music is coming from? With learn an interesting detail about the scene, or whatever?
Yep.
Because that might be very helpful.
I want to spend one opportunity to learn what the disadvantage of the guy that just challenged me to a duel is.
Cool.
So I'll use those 2 opportunity that I got in my roll to learn about that music, and I'll use one of my other opportunities to take off 2 strife.
Okay. Daisuke, you know that the music is coming from your right. Anybody else?
No.
Wow.
Yeah,
hell?
what the heck was that?
Someone revving their engine.
All right,
Has to
Young
house.
So, you're up.
All right. How far is the guy with the chain?
He's 2 hexes away from you, which is range 3.
Range 3?
So he's like 3
Okay.
hexes away, yeah. There's 2 hexes between you and then the hex he's in. So that's range 3.
Okay, and if I approach, I could get right up to him and still use my katana?
Yes. As long as you get within 1 hex of him. Range 1.
All right, then I will go there and then use the Crimson Leaves Strike to knock the chain from his hand while saying there is no need for us to fight.
Okay.
Ooh, really hoping for some explosions there because I need to beat a 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 1 exploder.
Okay. Now I'm at 2. Just do that again.
That 3.
Ah, 1 off. Oh, well, I get 2 opportunity on this, so yay. Let's see. Earth Ring 2. I will spend 1 opportunity to reassure Kuranagi, since they are very close on their strife level, and remove 2 strife from them.
Oh, thank Jesus.
Yeah.
And then I will also use 1 to minimize the consequences of failure or other dangers from having missed hitting him with it.
Okay. I'll let you move 1 space back then.
Thank you.
That'll help minimize things.
That is fair and does work because he'll have to actually take an extra action to actually attack me.
Naren.
Okay. Naren is going to swap to Earth stance. And I'm about to do something probably stupid. I'm going to try to reassure one of them.
Do you have a
Oh.
technique you're using
Well,
to
the
do
one
that,
in
or-
front of you is the one that's complaining about his friend hating him.
Or are you going to use opportunity on Earth Stance to remove their strife?
I would like to use opportunity on Earth Stance to try to remove strife from them. And hope that this is not a very, very dumb idea. Also, can I get that disad of the guy who challenged Kuranagi too?
Can you do what?
Can I get the disadvantage of the guy who challenged Kuranagi with my opportunity?
Yes.
Do you want me to just
I
send it to her? I can send it to her.
Yes, please send it to her.
Because I think... Okay. Okay, Naurin's gonna try to talk to that guy. And I'm going to try to say something that will make sense to him, and use his disadvantage to my advantage with my scorpion technique to basically remind him of what we were just doing and say, something is affecting you, take a breath, center yourself. This
All right.
doesn't need to happen this way. And try to do like a courtesy check
Sure.
on Earth. Should I leave it as TN2?
Yeah. Or TN1, really.
Okay.
You just need to keep
need some
opportunity,
opportunity.
not even successes, so it doesn't even matter.
Damn, I need... How many do I need for this? All opportunity, Earth, reassure. I only need one. Okay, allowing them to remove 2 strife. So I'm gonna keep that. If I had another opportunity, could I try to do it to someone else, or just...
No, it's only 1 per, unless it has the little plus sign next to
Oh,
it.
crap. I can't keep this. I dragged it to keep, but I can't, because I have Whispers of Cruelty, and I need to reroll
You
successes,
do.
though. But on the bright side, I'm probably
But you
gonna
don't have to
get
reroll the
white.
opportunity. You only reroll successes.
Yay!
So reroll any 2 successes.
Okay. Reroll. So much opportunity.
Wow, look at that. It came
I
out
meant to keep
in
another
your
opportunity.
favor.
Discard. There we go.
Okay.
So, and then I'm going to reduce his strife by 2 and hope that
Which
does
character?
something. The one that challenged Kuranagi to a duel.
Okay. All right. I guess that's your turn. I guess.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, sorry, I nodded. I
Sorry.
should have said out loud.
Dice K.
So, let's see. Since I'm still in water stance, I'm going to take a common breath,
Okay.
reduce my strife, and I am going to use Lady Doji's Decree. Haven't used that like in every game session, so it would be nice if I could like not make myself the target. So, activation. Once per game as an action, you may make a courtesy void check targeting a number of characters up to your school rank. The TN of this check is equal to the vigilance of the character with the highest status amongst your targets. If you succeed, your targets cannot perform attack actions targeting you. This effect persists for 1 round, plus additional rounds equal to your bonus successes or until you perform an attack action.
Sounds good.
All right, so I will...
Their status is 2.
Yeah.
The vigilance of the one with the highest status.
Oh, the vigilance.
Wasn't that it, Matt?
Yeah, 1 second.
Is it their status or the vigilance?
Vigilance.
1.
1, okay. Goody gumdrops. And I also get, let's see, if I get bonus successes, it'll it'll be more effective. So plus additional rounds equal to your bonus successes. Okay, good. All right. So I shall do that. And since we're in combat, I don't keep strife. All right, those bonus successes are looking handy.
Water stance.
And I don't keep strife either. So
Courtesy
all right.
void. You could not take a calming breath this turn.
Okay.
You have to be on
Well-
void stance to do a void roll.
All right,
But
fine.
you
So I'll but I'm not keeping the strife I made from this roll because I'm
That's
in void
right.
stance.
Remember, to make a roll of a certain element, you have to be on that stance.
So they can't attack me for up to 4 rounds.
Sounds good? They cannot attack you. You are just too prestigious.
Don't do anything threatening.
You doing anything? You gonna move or anything like that?
So I will inform everyone that I believe that the source of the music that we hear is off to our right, and I'm willing to investigate where that source of the music is coming from in my next turn.
Well, you can move this turn. You
Okay.
haven't moved.
Yeah, you can move.
2, 3. I mean, I could probably scooch over here. Like that's probably as far as I can go in range
Okay.
bands. So.
Sounds good. Pardon me. Sora.
I'm seeking out the source of the music.
Okay.
To my right.
What skill would you like to use?
I mean, what's suitable
Your
for listening?
Well, to find out where music is a type of composition, right? It would be an artisan roll, artisan water to survey the area, or performance. I would do performance,
Okay.
water to find out where the area, what in the area is producing that music. I've been on stage before. I know a little bit about acoustics. Performance might work.
What about meditation to like tune out the talking in the battle and hear where the music?
You know what?
is
I'll
coming
allow
from?
that too. I like all of these. It's gonna be a TN3.
Okay. I will do a meditation roll. That seems more appropriate for my character. TN3. Survey on water.
Survey water. Yeah.
And I can only keep 2. Well, no, it's a TN3. That doesn't work, no matter what.
Exploder.
I
We pray.
know. I really can't afford to keep a bunch of strife. I just can't. But I can remove 2 strife with an opportunity. Well, too bad.
Sad face.
Yep. You don't want to go crazy like these guys.
Alright, one of these opportunities is to get rid of 2 strife. The other one...
So you definitely know it's coming from your right. Or the right of the screen, because y'all are pointing
Yeah.
upwards. So,
I'm just
You
gonna
know
use
that.
the last one to remove another strife.
Yep, you can remove 2 strife with 1, and with another opportunity, you can remove 1 of the strife you get from this roll. So,
Calming breath, and I'm gonna walk in the direction I think the music is.
okay. Sounds good. All right. This Sohi is he is going to move 3 he's going to move right up to Naren and say, "No, you don't understand. This is not good. You've got to get out of here."
She's listening.
This Sohi will move forward and try to attack nope. He's just going to do a normal attack with his chain whip. Are you on air stance?
I'm on Earth.
You're on earth stance? That's a good stance to be on. He's going to be on fire stance. All right. He misses because he cannot keep any dice with strife on them because he is compromised. So he comes up to attack.
He didn't unmask?
They are unmasking, but it's not helping. This guy will walk up to Kuranagi and just start calling her names.
Hey, that's rude.
Right?
"You idiots, you morons," is what he was shouting before, and now he's walked up and gone, "Short shit, you little short stack, 4 eyes."
Yeah.
That would be if they were talking to Youngso.
Yeah.
Kuranagi is of average height.
She's still shorter than most males.
She's got the
and
4 eyes.
The 4 eyes is right.
she's not abnormally short.
I'm going to do a social
But, you know,
roll.
an insult doesn't have to be true either.
Correct.
What stance is Kuranagi on?
Air stance.
Okay.
Right, did I actually move my... I did not move my thing.
And they are just really not that well put together. Like they are things like you have 4 eyes. You know, oh, who needs glasses? The weak, and you're just like you don't care because you know why you don't care.
Pants. Pooping your pants.
I want to see what this guy does.
This guy will pull out something and put them under his hood, as if he's putting something in his ears.
Was that suspicious guy?
Yeah.
That was like the challenge you to a duel.
Yeah.
The one I de-strifed.
And then move on over this way. And this guy is going to continue to run away.
Bye, nice to meet you.
Kuranagi.
I have a question. What page is the rules for using a target's advantage against them? I was looking it up, but I can't find it.
Well, that's not an advantage you have. You have a disadvantage.
Turning advantages and disadvantages is on page 100 of the core rule book.
100?
Yeah, and you gotta spend a void to do it.
Okay, I'm going to point at the guy who attacked Youngso.
Okay.
and I'm going to say some very seemingly kind things about him that open him up to all kinds of ridicule. I'm using a Shuji called Pat Gambit. I will put it into the chat. Basically, I can target as a theme action an individual making a TN3 social skill check air. If I succeed, each character who performs an attack or scheme action targeting that character counts as having my assistance. The effect persists until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
I have 2 opportunities. I can choose one of the target's disadvantages that I know. Each character who performs an attack or scheme action targeting that character may exploit the advantage without spending a void point.
All right.
Well, that went swimmingly. I am. I have keen hearing, so did I overhear him saying something silly about himself? Or does my affect of harmlessness make him think that I'm not a threat?
Let me think. Only if they're kind to make best use of large course, to be able to give direction, helping a multitude of others. So this isn't against him or anything. This is you instructing your friends.
True.
So aspect of harmlessness will not work here because it's not. You're not trying to fool another person into thinking you're harmless. You're helping your allies, unfortunately.
Okay, so I guess neither one would really work.
Yeah.
I'll keep an opportunity.
All right.
And I'll reduce my strife.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Youngso.
Well, thankfully, techniques and katas are not spells like in D&D, so I can just try to disarm this guy again.
Yep.
Better. Much more likely. And yes.
All right.
Successful. If a bit strifey.
He has to make a fitness check at TN4.
Yeah, and he'll take damage equal to my Earth Ring of 3 plus additional damage equal to any bonus successes, which I didn't have.
So 3.
And he loses his. Yeah, it's a unless he's using air or water, it's a TN4.
Yep. He's on fire stance. TN4. And he does not.
Then it's going 3 rage brands onto the top of the gate.
Okay. You knock his weapon out of his hand, it lands on the top of the gate. Sounds fair. Naren.
Okay. That seemed to be effective, so I'm going to try to do that again. At least that guy who was going to attack Kuranagi didn't. So she'll try the guy that was trying to talk to her.
Okay.
She'll try to calm him down. And she'll say, she'll try to say very calmly, please explain what is happening. Calm your mind.
He says,
and actually,
the music hurts us! It hurts us all!
It hurts my soul.
Did she see the guy pulling out things from his pockets and shoving them up his hood?
Yeah.
That was the thing that we all saw.
Uh-huh.
Do you have earplugs?
And he says, they're not gonna work!
So my check will be trying to convince him to do it anyways.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna be like, trust me, try it.
You're gonna reason with him.
It can't make
Yes.
it worse.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to be very calming, which I'm really bad at, because, you know,
TN2.
I look terrifying. Alright.
Reroll those 2 successes. 2 of them.
Meh. Meh.
Well, look at that.
Maybe I will be reasonable anyways. Extra reasonable. And I will spend my opportunity to reduce his strife by 2.
All right. He will visibly calm down.
Alright.
Moving?
No, I will stay where I am.
Dice K.
All right. So, switching back to water stance, taking a calming breath, and continuing to move forward with Moshi Sora. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Let's see. I can make another movement, right?
You can take a maneuver if you like, yes.
Okay, so I have to do a maneuver roll, or
That
If
would
you
be...
like, if you can make a maneuver roll. You haven't made a roll this turn.
all right. So let's go ahead and do that. Water. Let's see. TN1, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Or no, it's TN2. It's TN2.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Sorry, it's TN2 plus 2 plus 2 bonus successes for
each
yeah.
additional range band.
All right. I'm wondering if I should take that extra opportunity just to help reduce my strife a little further. But that opportunity already has strife to begin with.
Yeah, but remember on water stance you can use 1 opportunity to get rid of 2 strife.
and then
Fair
another
enough.
opportunity to get rid of 1
Uh-huh.
from that roll.
From that roll.
Or you can
From
actually
that roll.
use as many as you want from the same roll to get rid of strife from that roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Like the thing is, if I take the strife from that one opportunity, it's still gonna negate that one.
Yeah, just that one. It's
Yeah. So. Okay. Well. Well, I'm at the TN, and I'll further reduce my strife.
so you can move 6 more spaces.
6 more spaces. Sweet. All right. 1, 2. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All
There
right.
we go.
That music is very close.
Ooh.
Sora.
All right.
I'm gonna change the music up just slightly.
Yeah, it's getting a little repetitive.
I got more Koto music though.
Goody goody.
This one seems a little more fitting. It's like, oh, how dare you approach me? Dun dun dun.
All right, I'm gonna take a move and maneuver without a roll
Okay.
to come up even with Daisuke.
Sounds good.
And I'm going to roll to listen again with meditation.
Sounds good. You can do water or void at this point.
Let's try void this time.
Okay.
Got the same number of rings. TN3 still?
Uh-huh.
Alright. I was hoping it might be different.
Well, you made it.
You said it's TN3, didn't you?
Yeah.
At least on Void, I don't keep strife.
It's true.
Okay. I might as well keep bonus successes. And I will not apply strife.
All right.
I have one opportunity. Let's see what I can do with that. So, conflict. All right. I'm just going to choose a ring other than Void to reduce my next check by TN1.
Sounds good.
Let's go with fire.
So this music is coming from this tree. And since you did it on Void stance and not Water stance, you can sense there is a spirit.
All right. I will point out it's coming from this tree and there's a spirit.
As soon as you say that, it immediately stops.
Interesting.
Once that happens, these next guys, they will all now take a calming breath and bring themselves back down, because now they can do that. And that's
To the
probably
one in
the
front
end
of me, once he's done with the calming breath, I go, apologies about your weapon, but it seemed the safest move.
He says, that was a great move you pulled there back there.
Would someone care to explain what's going on with that music?
Still, I'd love to punch your face in.
I get that a lot.
You have a very punchable face.
Exceedingly
But usually
punchable.
those comments come after I've been introduced to somebody's wife.
We are celibate monks here.
So that's why you skipped that step.
Or at weddings?
I'm a hoot at weddings.
Anything you'd like to do, Sora?
I'm gonna continue up to that tree and see if I can find what was going on.
Okay, how are you trying to find what is going on?
The first thing would be to see if I see anything with my eyes.
Absolutely not.
All right. Since I don't see anything,
Use your spirit eyes, madam.
I can't really do anything quickly, but I could commune with spirits if the rest of the group is okay with that.
That'll take a bit.
But yeah, I would want to come back to everybody
Okay.
and be like,
You start on
yeah.
your way back. Matt, was there anything you wanted to do?
Let's see. So it's either help guard Moshi Sora, or go back and make sure that Kitsu Satoru hasn't tried anything while he was on Hayate. So I'm kind of split between that, but I think the best thing to do is watch over Kitsu Satoru and make my way back to Hayate. I'm sure Moshi Sora will be fine.
All right. Kuronagi, the guy in front of you says, my apologies.
I'm glad you've seen reason.
Those
Apologies
glasses,
for,
those glasses do make you look like a dork, though.
oh, okay.
I mean,
I'm sorry if they
unmasking
offend you.
unmasking doesn't make whatever they said untrue or like whatever they thought
Yeah.
they were doing. I mean,
Balls to
and
say it
I
again,
thought-
though.
And just because their mask is back on doesn't mean they aren't dicks.
I thought they were endearing, but maybe I'm wrong.
So, what on earth just happened? Are there spirits here that cause you to become violent whenever they play music? Seems kind of worrisome.
I think your glasses are very fashionable, Kurnagi.
I thought so too. Apparently, they're not everybody's cup of tea.
I like them.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so good to hear.
one of them says,
Yes,
"Yes,
Kuronagi, darling.
the
It looks
spirits-
endearing on you.
the
Shut up.
spirits have cursed this land."
The spirits of
The guy next to
Kirkland?
Kuronagi says, "Can we stop talking about the scorpion stupid glasses and get on to the important stuff?"
All right, so as you were
Young
saying
So
about...
gives Kuranagi a look that Kuranagi can easily read, being comrades of, well, he ain't wrong.
So what did they say? Spirits curse this land?
Yeah, they said, one guy says, there are spirits that curse this land.
Any clue why?
It is Shinneman Forest. There are many creatures and evil spirits that lurk about.
So it is an evil spirit then, not it wasn't scorned in any particular way that you know of?
It tries to get us killed.
Would we be safe if we were to be if we were to go anywhere in your territory?
That is where these spirits exist, is in our territory. We do have
what
a
I
weapon.
meant was, like, if we get closer to your shrine, would at least, the spirits be a little more peaceful?
We do have a weapon that can possibly get rid of these spirits, but we can't get near it. The sage decided to protect this artifact with a challenge for his followers. But now, every time we attempt the challenge, the music starts.
It seems that the spirit doesn't want you to eradicate it.
It's not a stupid spirit.
Well, obviously.
Have you thought of perhaps sending a message to the Falcon and clan? They do train in this forest just for this sort of thing.
To get to the Falcon clan, we'd have to go through the swamp. And that is the domain of the Sage of Blood. That is an area of immense turmoil. And curses. If the Falcon know about this area, perhaps they're dealing with it. But until it's dealt with, we have to deal with this on our own. Or, as much as it disgusts me to do, perhaps you can do something about it. Or to ask. Disgust me to ask. Maybe you can do something about it.
If it's not beyond me to ask, have you attempted to make peace with the spirits?
These are not elemental spirits.
Oh.
And the monks of the Brotherhood rely on the elements.
So, we're looking for someone who can deal with ancestral magics. Perhaps.
Perhaps. They may be ancestors. I do not know what of. This is the Shinneman Forest.
Kranagi looks over at Naurin and gives her a look, and then basically tries to communicate to her that it could be the Naga.
That's exactly what I was just thinking. Naren looks at the one who's next to her and says, "You seem to have fashioned some sort of earplugs for yourselves. Do you suppose
Yes, but
we could acquire some of these?"
they don't work unless they're in. And since we were talking to you, we had to keep them out of our ears.
I understand, but perhaps they could be useful for us if we attempt to aid you.
He pulls out his earplugs and says, "We only have one set for each of us."
How do you create them?
With beeswax.
Perhaps if we stay the night, then we could attempt to fashion some for ourselves tomorrow. If it would not be too much trouble.
There are beehives around here that you can use to gather some beeswax and perhaps some honey. If you wish to stay here, we have a guard house very near here.
Well, that is reassuring.
Come.
I have very many questions, and I'm sure my compatriots do as well. Perhaps when we settle in, we can exchange some knowledge.
That sounds good. In the meantime, we're going to have to end the stream and pick it up next time.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Sounds
all the
like-
characters turn to the camera and go, "Huh?"
Tune in next time for Ask a Question, Get a Question.
Exchanging one question for another.
Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for dealing with my sickness. I hope you didn't see the large stream of snot coming out of my nose at one point on camera. As soon as I saw it, I
It was
jumped
glorious.
off.
We did it in 4K.
I didn't see it, so
Thank you for watching. We do this every Sunday, so follow us on Twitch or hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Like I said, we have a poll that we do on YouTube, the community channel, to vote for your favorite character, and they get a special bonus next week. Everybody here is going to get 2 experience points.
Yay.
Honor and glory. I don't think there's really any changes.
Does that seem like-
I mean,
I'm
we
gonna give
didn't
Naren. I'm
outright,
gonna give Naren
like-
a point of honor
Mhm.
for trying to talk these guys down and using that.
Can I also get a point for merely disarming rather than going for anything injurious?
Nope. 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 Nope.
how dare you, sir?
And that is it. No glory because like you were fighting mind controlled people.
Not even fighting.
Yeah. So
Disarming and talking down.
and that'll be it for today. Thank you everybody again for watching. Thank you everybody here for playing. From James, Tarek, Crystal, Matt, and Sasha, my name is Corey. Go roll some dice.